Hello everybody and welcome back to the next episode of City Skylines with me, Biffa. And here we are in Biffalo County. Yes, we absolutely love it. And I've been taking on board your suggestions that you left in the comments from the previous episode of which square to unlock and also what to build along the waterfront. And it is going to be an amalgamation of a zoo, university and entertainment complex. We're going to mission mash those three things together and see what we come up with. And if you do enjoy this video, please leave a like. And just before we dive into those new things, we're going to look at a couple of little changes that you spotted, some mistakes I made in the previous episode. Let's fix those up. So this was an area that we worked on quite a lot in the last episode, and I did remove the bike lanes going across here and said I was going to put in a bike bridge and completely forgot. So Picatego reminded me by saying, "Hi Biffa, you could build a dedicated bike bridge along the other bridge so that people can cross the river without taking the ferry. I really like your videos. Please continue like that." Thank you very much. And 123 of you upvoted that, which brought it to my attention. So, you know, always have a look in the comments, see what things catch your eye, and you think, oh yeah, you should be doing that, and let me know, and I will certainly do my best. So I'm thinking it really needs to sort of start over here. I'm thinking, how close can we get this? I'm going to sort of go there. There we go. We've just wiggled that in along the side here and it goes over the top, and it's a walking and a cycling bridge, and already people are using it, which is fantastic. That just looks great. And then all the way over the other side, it just hooks in there and then people can use the junction as they wish. And I think that looks really good. So we're going to remember that as we're connecting a lot of our islands together, which we're going to be doing in many numerous places. We need lots of bridges and we need bike connections and things like that as well. Talking about connections, before we move on, a lot of comments saying, why don't I add a little slip lane in here just to give people that are turning right the ability to just turn right without waiting for the traffic lights. That is a great idea. I mean, we're literally right bang up against a bridge. Yeah, so I'm just thinking if we remove those traffic lights there, excellent, because we're not going to let people cross over. And then when it's coming out, we're going to turn those traffic lights off as well. We're also going to use, what tools do we need? Node controller. Want to try and sort of sort this out a bit. So if we get that one there and bring that up like so, excellent. We could get rid of the markings on the red one, excellent, and also on the blue one. I think if you're going to cross, come all the way up here. That'll be fine. That's that. Then we're going to say you can only go right and not left. And also here, you can't cross over and go up. You're literally going straight on, and that is it. And then here, in this lane, it's only for turning right, which we can see already. We speed that up. Plenty of people using that, which means they're not getting caught up in the traffic lights, which is great. Which then means we don't need a right-hand turn here or here. We can have two for straight on, one for left. And that would really sort that out. And just to sort of maybe help these lovely peeps know what they're doing, that's going to go there. We're going to have this one goes there and there. There we go. So you've got two chances to get into the straight on. That's it. Oh, I think that's going to just help that so much better once all my trash has gone out. And, oh, we're getting an autosave. Quick sip of tea. And also don't forget to check out biffaplaysmerch.com for your autosave sip of tea merchandise. There we go. I think that's working really well. Thank you very much, Picatego. Now, the next suggestion from Risky Aid is, it's just a suggestion. Well, I love suggestions. But with that type of terrain, maybe better utilize ferry as a bridge to connect each island and try centralize mass transportation to ferry. That's a very good idea. The way I tend to do my ferries, and I've always done it like this, and actually thinking about it after your comment, this really isn't how ferries would work. So you come across here and you get on a ferry, you would expect to be able to get the ferry straight across like a bridge. So one connection there. This connection I'm thinking twice about. And then if you come over this way, this connection could go straight across to there. That's the cargo. And then this one here would go over to this island. And splitting it up like that, to me, makes a lot more sense. Let's just see what our utilization of the ferries is. So what have we got? Ferries over here. We've got 136 per week. So let me we'll go back into here again. We're going to pause the game. We're going to delete both of these lines. There we go. Excellent. And then we are going to redraw. Stop complaining, people. It's going to be better. Just trust me. We are going to delete our ferry pathways. Okay, we are going to go here to here. And then we're going to go here to here. Like that. Excellent. And then we're going to set up a little route going backwards and forwards from there to there and round back again. So we don't really need the double one there, but I'm going to leave that for now. So we've got that route in. This one here, I mean, it's super busy. Please ignore the fact that these all don't have enough goods to sell. I don't necessarily want to add a ferry from here across to here somewhere because you've got all the houses. It's going to be super busy. So we'll leave that one. The next one we've got is here, which I'd like to go into here. So it's going straight to our industry. You're not letting me put that in? Okay, working now. So then we're going to go from there to there and back again. Yeah, excellent. This one, as we said, is going to end up going over here somewhere. So we're going to leave that one. And now I'll just hook up the ferry depot. Because like a Muppet, I deleted them all. It's not letting me do it again. What is going on? If I just do it into here. I haven't got anarchy on. It's not showing me that it's a problem with the anarchy, but I'll put the anarchy on. Oh, actually, you know what? With this, I'm just going to go straight down the middle, under the bridges, and into there. That'll be fine, and then we can hook up to this one when we get there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete all of these. So then we just need to name our lines. Let's see what options we've got here. Obviously, tying in with the areas in the districts and all that sort of thing. So this ferry line number 1, yep, is Autumn to Washington. Excellent. And it's given us the nice... Oh, we've got the ferry, we've got the Ride River Cat First Fleet. Let's go with the River Cat on this one. And then the other one, yep, it's down here, so it's near Grove. So we're going to say Grove to Eggleston is on the other side. And we're going to give that one the River Cat as well. I think that is the one that we want. So we're going to go with that. We'll leave them both on yellow. Let's speed the game up and have a look. Now the game's not letting me come out of that view. Oh, game, you know, you just wind me up so often, but never mind. Yes, that's the one we want, isn't it? Where the cars can get in the back. Doesn't really look like that's one that would take cars, but it certainly would take a lot of people, and it looks super cool and fast. So let's revisit, hopefully, if I remember at the end of the episode, how those two lines are getting on. And see what sort of difference that makes. So, yeah, these people over here, they are complaining a lot about not enough goods to sell. So this is going to tie in to the next thing that we need to do is a square to unlock. I asked you, which square do you think we should go for next? And the one that got the most votes is this one over here. And this is going to solve a few problems for us. Let us purchase that one while we're talking. Excellent. And if we have a look at this square... Down here we have our railway line, which has sort of come in from this direction up here. So where our railway line comes in from this side of the map, they can come in and branch off and go down here, but it can't sort of connect up over here. So we're going to do that. Also, it gives us access to some resources. Now, we've been doing a lot with the trees, and I don't mind that. It's a nice sort of map to have that. And we've got some trees down here. We've got some trees up here. We don't get access to oil just yet. We do have access across the river here to some ore, do we? Do we? Yes, we do. This little bit here. So we could build up an ore community. Yeah, we're getting distracted. It happens. I do get distracted from time to time. So let's have a look at this railway line and see how we can get that hooked up into here. I mean, I don't really care which side of the line they're coming down. So what I'm just sort of thinking is branching off this side here, to me, would make more sense. And then dipping down sort of under here. Oh, man, no, that is just tough, isn't it? That is really tough. Hang on a sec. Let's go this way. I'm thinking, you know, this is going to end up going into some sort of tunnel and then coming up over here because it's such a thing. Such a thing. Oh, man, I think we've done it. I think we've done it. I want this one here. And I want that to sort of go straight into there. Let's have a look. How does that look? I think if we level this all out a little bit, so we'll have that the same height as that the same height as that the same height as that. We'll do this one as well. Oh, I think we've got it. So then they're going to come up there. Then they're going to come down here underneath. And then we've got this ridiculous debacle of a tunnel thing under there. So let me just see what I can do with that. Yeah, that works better. Look, it goes into there. Doesn't look too bad. It does slope up nicely under there. We'll cover that up a bit. And I brought the tunnel a little bit further back over here. I think that fits in really well. So now we've got access to this train station from both directions, which is great. And once we start adding trains around our city, as well as just having external trains coming in and out. Let's just have a check of this station here. Yeah, intercity trains are allowed. So, yeah, fantastic. Thank you also for the nice feedback on my little cargo thing that we built here last episode. Lots of props and things going on. Nobody could tell me why these sink down inside and flash like that. Whereas these ones and these ones over here are happy to stay on top of each other. No idea. Lots of comments about these trailers, though. I've used the wrong sort of trailer there. If we come into here, we can see that that piece of trailer I use there is this one. It's the mid prop, because also what is going to be added onto that is like some other type of trailer. Probably not that one. I don't know which one it is, but these are the wrong ones to put here. So I'm going to remove these. And really what we want is either this one, sort of like that, so you can sort of back your truck in and get that, or this one I think it is. Let's just have a look over here. Yeah, one or two of these. So I'm going to just put sort of 3 of those back there. And then they're parked up there. And if they need to take that away, they can. And that just makes more sense. So thank you very much to... that was JT Nergard who said, please turn the Mercury trailers around. Well, as I said, I've switched them out. So thank you for that. And the final suggestion, still over in this area here. I put this sort of noise blocking fence along here. And lots of people said, well, now you've stopped all the people that live here being able to enjoy this forest if they wish. And that is very true. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this from down here very carefully. I'm just going to... Oh, darn it. I was just going to leave one piece in so I could use the picker mod and find it again very easily and quickly. But instead we're going to go into here. And instead, that is going to go along here. I don't know where it's going to end. We'll just do that there. There we go. Excellent. So as much as that's going to block noise, and we've got the trees there as well. I think everybody's happy. Nobody's complaining that lives here. Everybody happy? Yeah, I thought so. Excellent. Right, so let us concentrate on this little section over here. And I saw lots of comments about what to do. And zoo, university, and entertainment complex. I think zoo was probably the one that came up the most, which I think is a great idea. And I'm thinking this side down here could definitely be a zoo. And it could definitely be built off of this road here. I'm just wondering whether, let's have a look at the zoo main gate, whether we could just place that straight off the main road here. Well, there we go. Heather Wildlife Centre. I'll tell you what, we're going to rename that to the Hugo There Centre for Animals That Zoo Good. There we go. Excellent. Seriously, you're going to tell me you've got no road access? You really won't let me do that? What? No. Well, that ain't going to happen. I'll tell you, we're going to put some other sort of little road in here because that is just a travesty. So you're happy if I do that? Wonder if it's just the sort of road that we've got. Well, that's okay, because then we can add some parking and stuff like that down there. And then I'm thinking for our university, we do have one university building over here, but we've got so many people, and this island is just going to have more and more people the further around we go, that I'm thinking a university sort of along the back here. So we're going to go for something like that. And then the rest of this will be some sort of entertainment. Yeah, we're going to just shrinkify. Let's just shrinkify all of that. That there. This will be some sort of entertainment complex. And we're going to take in a bit of the little river that we've got there as well. There we go. And see what we come up with for that. Okay, just added a few little items around the place just to get things going. We can come back and detail stuff as we continue. So just looking at the size of the items that we've got to place down. We've got these 3. Moose and reindeer enclosure, a birdhouse, and also an antelope enclosure. I always think, let's just turn this off here, that the birdhouse is something that you would have right at the beginning when you first come in. You'd like to go and see that. Let's just have that straight off this plaza here. I'm leaving space around things as well so we can sort of get some trees and some decoration and stuff like that going on. The antelope enclosure and the moose and reindeer enclosure, I feel like need to be a little bit further out. And also we want to try and sort of get some shapes going here as well. Boink. There we go. Excellent. And we've got to just make sure we keep the trees out of this thing. And we've got a nice little enclosure there. Very good. And then maybe let's just see what we can do over this side. Oh, the antelope enclosure. Very small. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger than that. Yeah, I don't want to sort of cram it in anywhere. So maybe let's go opposite this one. There we go. Just having a look at that. Oh, I see. There's like a little path that goes through there. And then we can always sort of build some more paths and add some connections. Yeah, that'll do. Excellent. So we should be well over. The Hugo there, Centre for Animals That Don't Zoo Good. Slight name change. I've added these policies in, which I think will assist. Entertainment, we've got 1,000. So we're well on the way, I would say, easily to level 3. So it's just a case of visitors to get up here to this area. But once we get the water stuff as well, this is going to be fantastic. What is our land value? Yeah, that is soon going to be increasing. And of course, one of these policies, I believe, increases the land value or something like that. Animal ethics, boost the entertainment effect. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. So that is something we need. We've got people arriving already, walking in, driving in. Busy junction, but I think we can cope. We can always add a second entrance a little bit further down if needed with some more parking as well. We'll see how things go. And I can see here that they can get in without paying. Excellent. Very good, very good. Right. So let us leave that to grow, get up to some more levels, which will be good. And then we've got our campus area over here, which we need to start. So I would like to put in some sort of train line in here. I'm just looking at where this attaches elsewhere. So this obviously goes outside the city. It comes over the top. We've got like a little triple thing there, and it goes to our cargo and then goes outside the city. And then it goes here underneath the bridge. Whoop, zooming stutter. Oh, look at that. I love that. That's fantastic. Underneath the bridge. And then it goes that way and it goes this way. So that then will connect over to here. So if people want to, they can then come up and get over here from that. Oh, excellent. So that will bring them all over here, which will keep the traffic down as well, which is my overall reason for checking that out. So I'm thinking this little stretch here that's right up against the highway would be good. I'm immediately going to upgrade these here to these ones that have got a little bit of extra sound protection built in. And we are going to do the other side as well. Let's have a look at our trains and pick a good one. So I'm looking at the elevated train station that came with the Plaza and Promenades DLC, of course. And even though this isn't elevated, I'm wondering whether we could like a little sunken plaza area here and then have this, what would be on the surface, but sunken down so the rail's on the surface. I'm sure that makes complete sense in my own brain. So now it's trying to find out the height we need to drop this down, that we can put our sunken and raised thing. Yeah, we'll work it out. We'll work it out. We'll get there. We'll get there. Do you know what? It's like not early in the morning, but today is one of those days where my brain is not braining good. And then we're going to place that against there. And then you get the idea of what I mean now. So if we get this at the right height, we can just literally go straight through with that. And that would work nicely. So I'm going to use the Move It mod. We're going to grab this, this, and this. And I'm going to sort of eyeball it. So obviously it's got to go that way first. And then it's got to come up a bit like that. And what will probably help is if we attach these lines together as well. What the heck? It's like I've just set these two at the height of that, and it's not done it at all at the same height. What is going on with my set the height thing? Okay, after a bit of fiddling around, we've got it. It's level over this side. This side isn't flat anyway, so we just need to raise that a little bit. And maybe just raise this one a little bit as well, just to sort of... Yeah, there we go. And now what we can do is you can flatten out the rest of this. So as I said, this hole isn't going to be as deep as you thought it was. There we go, and we can decide what to do with that. So it just means we can use the raised one, and that fits in nicely with that there. Yeah, I think that looks good. Excellent. Right, just ran a very quick poll to see which university we're going to go for in this area. I did this on YouTube community tab and also on Twitter. And these are the totals. Trade school was 77.1%. So this is like the total of both. So out of 200%, just use your imagination. So trade school, 77.1%. Liberal arts, 47.5%. That was the lowest. And a very close second, the standard university, 75.4%. So it is going to be the trade school with 77.1% of the votes. And we have a look down here. That is going to be this one here, the trade school campus. Excellent. So let's just have a little bit of a look at how we're going to lay this out. So I was thinking, and now our Hugo, their Centre for Animals That Don't Zoo Good, has reached level 2. We now have insect, amphibian, and reptile house, and the bison enclosure. And we'll come back to that in a moment. So I'm thinking we're going to have access, obviously, straight from the railway line, but also from this road as well. So we're going to look at, and from this road as well. So we're going to sort of perhaps pop some roads in here. And also, before I forget, let's change that to yield in there. And I feel like I want to just make this a little bit larger as well, just to give a bit of space. Let's go for 20 and just square that off. That'll be fine. There we go. And then we're going to do the same down here off this main road. I'm just sort of picking a random spot in the middle. There we go. We'll get that up to 20. And then we'll make that yield as well. And then I'm thinking if we could try and connect those two together, could we use this one here, create curve mode, which is the one, connect arrange at line mode. So I think I actually have to connect this road together for this to work. We're going to go for a 4-lane road in between these. So what you can literally do is just draw those together like that, and then if we do this mode here and say, I think what we do is we go from there to there, yeah, and it will do that. How does that look? It looks a little bit weird, doesn't it? Yeah, I think we're going to go with this instead. We'll have a nice straight road there, nice straight road there with a little tie-in. We could just make this a tiny bit bigger. Let's maybe go to 15 on that one, and then we could always extend this a little bit further back. Let's just straighten that out. Yeah, that will do like that. So we've got some lanes for turning, and then we can use this road around the back here. I'd like to sort of level that out a bit. Yeah, there we go. That's good. So we can sort of start working on what we're doing with the land here. And then this can literally come straight into there. Let's put node snapping back on. So that now gives us access to the rest of the area. Now, we had marked this around the back here as the campus area. And we've got Lafayette Park sort of coming up there. I'm just wondering whether to change that up a bit, because it's going to be very noisy. Whether we should have this down here as our university area, and then we can put some other buildings and things around the back there. So Lafayette Park could sort of take in that. There we go. And then our university can take in, yeah, we're going to take all that away. Could start sort of from here and then take in across the river. And I think that might work a little bit better. Okay, so we want some paths coming off of here. Oh, this must be placed roadside. Oh, I beg your pardon. I thought this one could be placed anywhere. Well, how about we face it this way? Let's just have a quick look. There we go. Elk Career Institute. Excellent. I'm just sort of thinking, everybody's happy. Very good, very good. I'd like it facing the riverfront, I'll be honest. So I think we just need to do a little bit of manoeuvring around here. So we're going to take that away there, and we're going to get this road, and we're going to bring that in here as well. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. There we go. So you come out the back of here, and you're instantly looking at this fine building. We might be able to fit, let's just get rid of that, some sort of plaza in here. What else does it also unlock for us? So we have the book club, we have the trade school groundskeeping, trade school study hall, and trade school dormitory. So I'm just reminding myself of the size of these. That is pretty big, isn't it? That one there. Trade school groundskeeping is quite small, and that's quite small. I would like to fit something else in there, so I'm just going to move all this down a touch. Okay, there we go. It's starting off. Plenty of place to add some details, add some more dormitories, and add some other buildings as well. And I do like the look of these ones. It is looking nice. Right, they are going to be crying out for water. So let me just add that in for all of these lovely people. There we go. Excellent. Everyone will be happy. So let's just have a look at this. So campus attractiveness. Let's just wait for that to kick in with all the items that we've popped down. I was hoping that would get to 200, so obviously we need to add a little something else in there. We've placed everything. Oh no, we haven't placed everything. The police academy. Oh right, okay. What does that do? Increases campus attractiveness, requires a trade school campus, and affects student capacity 1,000. Wow, okay, so it's going to cost us a lot of money, and it's going to affect our overall figures as well. Wow, for the police department, that is absolutely humongous. I think all of this is going to be taken up by this. There we go. Bring that out a little bit more. That is... I like that building. That is a pretty fantastic looking building. We can get some car parking in here. We can do all sorts of stuff, can't we, once we get into decorating. But that... Oh, look at that. That is just huge, isn't it? We need a name for this as well. What sort of Biffalo County tea-related name could you suggest? Let me know in the comments below. I'd be very happy to hear. Okay, attractiveness is still what? Not 200. All right, okay, we're going to add, let's have a look in here. We're going to add something nice in here. Ooh, can we make this one fit? Can we make this one fit with a bit of Move It mod? I mean, it's overlapping the path there ever so slightly, but I just think that just looks great, doesn't it? Coming out of the train station. Where's the way out? Yeah, there's the way out. Excellent. And then you're greeted by this lovely plaza. And then I know it's the back of the building, but I think that still looks great. Oh, that should be taking us over 200. Let's just zoom out and have a quick look at that. If you let me click it. What, seriously? Am I not within the campus with that item? I am. Everything's within the campus. That should be. We grab some more of these trees. There we go. Really? That's not added any attractiveness? You're kidding. That is very weird. Well, just an easy way of doing it, we'll add another one of these then. Then we can do some paths and decorating like we said. Hooray! 200 campus attractiveness. So, students, they'll start building up. Let's have a look at our policies. So, student healthcare increases students' health. Campus upkeep cost 5 per student. No, I don't think we're going to do that. Free lunch, 1 per student. We're going to do that one. Have free lunch. Visiting scholars, faculty bonus plus 25%, increase upkeep by 25%. Maybe not just at the moment. Happiness, attractiveness, no income from campus tuition fees. Oh, universal education. No, we're not going to do that. We can't do these yet. Academic works. What do we want to go for? IT and engineering. We're going to do that. We've got the money. So we're going to give that as a grant straight off. Academic stocks. So this is a percentage of, there we go, base charge, 30% charge. Say the right words. So we can increase that. If we add more staff, then our chance goes up. And that is a cost per week, which we cannot afford. So we're just going to leave that on. Let's do 1,000 a week. Look at that sudden drop in money because of what we've done. And we'll just see whether we can get the academic works up, go up a reputation level, and how that all works. We've got trains coming in already. So let's add some passenger train lines to help our students get into our new campus. So let's see where we can get to with a passenger train line. We're going to start there. That is a cargo train station. Oh, jumpy game. We're going to come up round here and join this one. We're going to have a stop there. And then I don't think we've got any other train stations anywhere else on our map. So I think that is literally going to be it. No other passenger train stations. Obviously, we've got cargo ones. So yeah, we're just going to go there and back again. 2 vehicles. Yeah, that sounds okay to me. And as we've discovered in recent episodes, rather than use this, you might as well go straight through the Airport Express train or the S. Oh, why is that not showing up? Hang on, I might be getting confused with the Metro again. We did that before. Let's just go for the Airport Express train, and we'll have 2 of those. So where's that train? That train is right here. So why don't we enjoy a view of this line. There we go. That's working really well. Fantastic. So we're going to leave that running for a while. So what with that going backwards and forwards, and also with our new ferries going backwards and forwards as well, which is going to bring people over here, I'm seriously thinking we need to invest in a bit of bus action, because we don't have any buses. We do. We have 3 buses. Lafayette to Fish. Where are these? These are all over this side, aren't they? So just to sort of hook up, we've got our metro, we've got our ferry, and then to bring people over here, I definitely think something that stops at the zoo and goes up there would be beneficial. So let's just grab that. So we're going to go outside the metro, which is the correct side of the road. Yeah, that's right. We're going to stop down here by the ferry, pick people up. We're going to stop. Let's have a look. We're going to go this side here. And then we're going to go up and into here, and that will actually loop back around. Didn't mean to say it like that. That will actually loop around up there by the train station. And then it's just going to come back down this way. We'll have one on the other side. We'll have one on the other side of there. We might swap those stops over, and then on the other side there. Why that's gone round there and not straight down the road, I don't know. And then that's going to do a bit of a weird turn around there. Okay, we'll just go with that. That's fine. Let's have a look what buses we've got on this. We've got our, what are these? Ride double-decker Azure buses on here. Because we're going with all the ride stuff. I think we'll just go with the park shuttle. Let's just see how many that's going to put on there. 11. That'll be absolute overkill. Let's go for 6. And then we'll see where they are. There we go. All the way over here. Let's have a look at what that... Oh, yeah, it's the other side of the... other side of Ye Olde River. Let's have a look at this one. This will be nice. National Park Shuttle. Yeah, we'll definitely get the zoo version of that. And that'll be good. But for now, let's just have a quick ride along with our ride bus. Okay, we're just following the bus along here. You can already see that this is getting super busy. We're going to have to make a couple of adjustments with the road outside of the ferry. There was tons of people that had got off the ferry and then wanted to take the bus, and it was getting super busy. Let's have a look. Oh, we're coming up to Ye Olde Trade School up here. I tell you what, the city's looking fantastic, isn't it? This map is really, really nice. I want to change that to a giveaway, I think. That's the road that comes across from the other side over there. Yeah, so, and these traffic lights as well need to go. And that building is super high. I don't know quite what's happened there. I hadn't noticed that. We will sort that out. So let's come out of this view. Let's just come back down to our zoo. Is now super busy and clogged up with people. So we'll have a look at that in a minute. This actually isn't too bad now, but I want to change this road. That's not a large enough road at all. A few moments later, there we go. Excellent. The bus stops will sort themselves out. Yeah, so that'll be fine. And then I was going to just change this to a 4-lane road at this one here. So we've got 2 lanes in each direction. Brilliant. You continue on. That will work nicely. And then up here, I want this to be no parking, really, around here at all. We're happy to have cars coming in, but just want these people to be able to get out. Let us put in a special time traffic light. Oh, it already is. Okay, let's just have a look at that then. So we'll stop that and just view each of these. Yeah, so that isn't being taken into consideration for some reason, because you've added that road afterwards and the game... Yeah, so we're going to remove that. We're going to control left click and add another. There we go. That's better. And then we probably need to do the same down here as well. There we go. Excellent. So that now, we just speed things up a bit. That car disappeared because we changed everything and he got totally confused. So these are coming across, bringing lots of people. Lots of people are walking, which is exactly what we want to see. Oh man, this is just getting so busy. Do you know what I think I might do? Is I might have a different way to come in and a different way to go out on here as well. Just because this is so busy. So let me do that. So we've got 2 lanes going each way, which is good. We're going to upgrade that. And we're going to upgrade that. And then this here, we're going to... Where's the nearest bus stop? So we've got a bus stop here. And then these houses are now sort of in the zoo parking area. So what we're going to do is we are going to... I'm so sorry. We are going to remove these houses. There we go. They were handsomely paid. And we're going to put more parking... That's good. Excellent. So they will use that. And then I was going to ban cars from in here. So let's just do that and have a look. So we're going to ban cars, and cars. So anybody coming out should turn right and then should come out this side, which would be a lot better. And then I was going to see whether we could get a bus line. The nearest bus line was here on the main road, wasn't it? Could we sort of change that and bring it in here instead? I think we could for the one that goes this way. We'll have that sort of stop here. The one that goes the other way, I think we'll leave that on the main road. That to me makes more sense. We'll do that. I think that should be good. Then hopefully once these cars go... Where are they literally? What the monkeys? They're literally queuing. Driving through the... Watch out for the crocodile guy. Why are you even doing that? That is very strange. Hopefully that will stop once these are all gone. Yeah, people are coming out of this car park here and then just going straight down there instead of going up and around. So we might just need to monkey with this a little bit. But let me see what happens once this goes down. Yeah, it seems like the cars are maybe getting a little bit confused here. Whoa, the Hugo there Centre for Animals That Don't Zoo Good has reached level 3. Fantastic, that's what we want. But we're going to move this, and this down to here. Whether that is going to make any difference, I don't know. We're going to do the same over here. Yeah, they're still cutting across and coming out of this car park there. It may be that I remove that car park at some point. But I think at the moment we're okay. And then what I also want to do is remove parking from all of this. Yeah, all of this. No parking. I want you to park in there. Very good. So let's just double check that bus line to make sure that that one's going okay. So that's the Hugo there zoo line, which will end up changing, but that is fine. Let's have a look here. We've got 6 vehicles and blow me down. People really want to use this bus. We've got a bus with 50 on it. Yeah, we're going to have to change that, aren't we? Well, I've just checked each one. The largest is the Ride double-decker, which has got 65. So we may end up switching that out. Sorry, not 65, 110. We're going to add 10 bus lines on here, and then we may have to have a look at... Wow, this is just nuts, isn't it? I'm not going to go through all of this. Well, I'm sure we'll have a mass transit episode at some point in the future. But that is definitely going to be used well. Also, our ferries. So this one has only got 5. Going backwards and forwards. Okay, that's fine. The other one, which is actually coming over to our zoo area, is very well used. So that was an excellent idea for doing that and getting people across the island. So, wow, okay. So we now can extend this zoo. We can also extend this once it grows, but that's doing okay at the moment. Lots of people coming in. We need to beautify that. And at some point, we need to get a bridge over here when we get some more access to land. But you know what? You're going to have to subscribe so you don't miss out on the next episode and be back here for some more exciting City Skylines videos. Thank you very much for watching, your support and all your help. And I will see you all for the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.